My name is Stephanie Early, and I've been with Timberline since 2013. I am the Chief of Strategy for all of the Timberline One companies, so Timberline Landscaping, Rock and Roll, Trailcraft, Building Systems, and I am in charge of the strategy execution for each of our units and making sure that everyone's looking 3 to 5 years into the future. I also help to manage our brand reputation, appearance, and what kind of work we're taking on for each of our business units. I started with Timberline as the executive assistant. I was assisting our owner, Tim Emick, when he was managing the maintenance division before we kind of grew that and added an additional manager there. And at that time, we also had a additional construction company that Tim owns that I was helping to manage the accounting and projects for as well. So I got a really great opportunity to learn the maintenance side and construction side at the same time, which I think is a great amount of information I was able to glean from that to take forward. So I would describe Timberline as a family of companies committed to creating quality, crafted outdoor experiences. We've got just this whole group now that is working together to really make sure that we're not just focused on landscaping, but kind of the outdoor industry in general. So we've got Timberline Landscaping doing residential and commercial landscapes, full scope of services there. Timberline Rock and Roll, which is a wholesale aggregate and material hauling company. And we've got Timberline Trailcraft, just like it sounds like, creating quality crafted trail experiences. And Timberline Building Systems, which is focused more on full-scale general contracting on the exterior of buildings. So they are working together with landscaping on some large projects at the moment, small-scale building structures at parks, and water management, erosion control, that sort of work. My favorite part about my job is that I get to be involved with every single company and every single unit. I'm involved in meeting with a very, very large group of people every month, and it's really fun to get to know everyone and know what they have going on and to help try to support each and every unit in their growth. It's definitely a great variety, but I also love getting to be involved with the marketing team and some of just the fun creative decisions that come along with that as well. I get to kind of use both sides of the brain a little bit. Our Christmas lights guide is like my favorite project to do every year. It's fun to put together. It's awesome to see how many people in our community get to use that and how it's grown over the years, and how, really just watching us from the time I started here till now, like the amount of brand recognition and how people recognize our trucks, watch out for that Christmas lights guide every year. They're aware of what we do in the community. It just makes me feel good to be part of it. Another favorite, just the construction on the Manitou Incline. I hadn't climbed the incline prior to us doing work on it, and so I hiked it with camera equipment on my back, which was not awesome, and now I will not do the incline unless I'm getting paid to hike it. I love to hike, but not straight up the side of a mountain. But the helicopter drops that we did for that, just sitting up on the incline with it empty and watching people bring the materials in via helicopter and drop it, it was so neat to watch. Like, I'll never get to see anything like that again, so it was really cool. The work that we've done in the community is another kind of favorite and close thing to my heart. We did the full install at the Ronald McDonald House, and getting to see that come together. We got to be part of those discussions from when they were dreaming building that house and didn't have land yet. And so to get to be part of those initial conversations on what they wanted to see in their landscape to help support families and the children that are dealing with illness, to getting to go to their grand opening and watch kids actually enjoy it and play on it, and really just support like how being outside can really be such a cathartic, wonderful thing for people when they're struggling. So that's something I'm also proud of. While we've grown, we still very much feel like a family-oriented place. There's a lot of great support for everyone in items they need within their personal life versus their work life. We've started to do much more team building and like culture building events as a group. I think we're just being a lot more intentional about the culture that we're creating. While it's always been there, of course, and it's always been positive, we're thinking about it and talking about it and really making sure that we steer that in the direction that we want to go. So with employee focus being one of our key core values, we're just making sure we talk about it more and focus on it. I'm really proud to be a part of a local company that's been around for so long. We have an awesome reputation, not just locally, but within the landscape industry nationwide for the number of certifications that we have, our size and things like that. We're reputable, well known. I'm really proud of our integrity, and that's been part of Timberline from the beginning. To just see what everyone's been able to create here together is really cool to see. And I love to see some of these long-term teammates that have been here from the beginning. I'm sure they have awesome stories to tell you as well about their time here. I'm just really proud of that longevity, our reputation within the community,